Ma'am, yeah, please send them so that we will inform to the five party. Share the next link to you.
Chitra ma'am, thanks for joining.
ML. Thank you, ML ma'am.
Welcome back, Chitra ma'am. Good
Thank you,
afternoon, ma'am.
thank you, thank
Good
you.
afternoon, ma'am.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to Uma.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Glad to see you all here.
I think Mr. Patrick is yet to join, isn't
Yeah,
it?
he's yet to join. Yeah, yeah. Have you sent him the link, Sandeep?
Yeah, ma'am, just like 2 minutes before he's joining, ma'am.
Yeah. You have announced the results, no?
Yeah, we are sending the link, ma'am, for the participants who.
But you want to announce the result also, no? To those others will be waiting, right? So you just need to tell
You will be sending the link to the participants, no? For selected.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Announced the result
Yes.
already. Now we have sent the mail Gmeet link. They will be joining soon, ma'am.
Shortlisted candidates will be sent the mail, ma'am. Once they join, we'll just ask them.
Okay. But the others won't be told, is it? That they are not selected?
No, ma'am. If they don't receive the qualified, like shortlisted link, it's intimated that they are not selected.
Okay, right.
Good afternoon, Patrick, sir.
Good afternoon, Mr. Patrick.
Patrick, sir, good afternoon.
You are on mute, Patrick.
Yeah.
You are on mute.
Yeah, no, yeah. On mute, Mr. Patrick.
Patrick,
Patrick, Mr. Patrick, you are on mute. You are on mute.
Good afternoon, sir. Welcome you to the brand race, sir.
I think Patrick sir is unable to hear, or like sir got some issue with his.
Sandeep, if you can talk to him,
Yeah. I'm just.
tell him, inform
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Welcome, sir. Sir, can you hear us? Sir Patrick, sir, can you hear us? Sir, can you?
Mr. Patrick, are we audible to you? Have you attached the cord to your computer? I think you should remove that. The headphone to the computer. Then you remove that totally.
Yeah. Hello.
Now we can hear you.
Yeah. Tell me.
I guess we can
Yeah, now we
sir,
can
but
hear
sir
you.
can't
Yeah.
hear us. Ma'am, I guess sir can't hear us, ma'am. So
Oh.
we can hear
Yeah.
sir.
I can't hear you. Yeah, I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I removed my earphone now. I removed the earphone.
Yeah. Earphone you must.
I'm just checking. Default microphone. Default. Yeah. Different microphone. Real tech now. Can you hear me now?
Sir, can you hear us through on the meet, sir?
Yeah. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear
Good
me now?
afternoon, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
we can hear you.
All right. Good. Yeah, I can hear.
Okay, now it's resolved. Sandeep, I think you can start. Just ask Chitra ma'am.
Yeah, please go ahead and start. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. We are waiting for one more participant, like one more shortlisted candidate to join, ma'am. So, can we wait for 2 minutes, ma'am?
Is that participant taking part in some other event?
I guess so, ma'am. We are getting clarity on that. Another person who was taking part in another event has come, just joined. I guess he's facing another issue. We are trying to sort it out, man. Give us 2 minutes. Yes, ma'am. We have all the participants here.
Okay. Go ahead.
Hearty welcome to all the participants and shortlisted candidates from round one. We have a final round here. We have two judges for this round, and let me introduce our new judge to all of you with great respect, Dr. Patrick Rajkumar. He's an associate professor and HOD for the Department of Political Science, Government College, KR Puram, Bangalore. He is known for his great contribution towards teaching and his outstanding experience of 22 relishing years in many prestigious institutes like St. Joseph's, Christ University, National Law College, etc. He is a person of embodiment during his time as a student and was awarded gold medal in his masters for his outstanding performance. Later in the years, he published his knowledge in many national and internationally recognized journals. He is a person of great discipline and honor, served as a coordinator for NACC and IQAC in the past years. His replenishing achievements, followed by being Associate NCC Officer with the rank of Lieutenant, his wide caliber on the state and political affairs brought him the opportunity to be panelist in many broadcasting discussions by companies and colleges. Last but not least, he is an environmentalist and conservationist who encourages all green initiatives which help and balance the ecology. Over to the team. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, thank you, Preeti. Congratulations for the first round winners as well. Now we are into the second round. The second round, here we will be giving you. Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes, Sandeep, you're clear.
Okay. I'll be presenting you the second round rules and regulations. Achal, can you please stop your sharing? Can you guys see this? Preeti, can you see this? See the presentation?
Yes, it is visible, yes. If possible, can you keep it in the presentation mode? It will be much clearer.
I have maximized the screen as well.
Okay,
Can you?
yes. Please.
So the five participants, welcome to the second round. We'll have to show now. We have to show your marketing skills and strategies with your prior knowledge towards the rebranding the old brands. You'll be giving five brands now, which already exist in the market. You need to rebrand it with your own creative knowledge. So the general rules for the second round are: participants will be judged on the creativity, innovation, logic, and presentation skills. If anything which is found ready-made or was not there at the time of inspection, candidate will be disqualified. Like mandatory to switch on the webcam. decision made by the judges is considered as final, and no PPTs are allowed. So here in this second round, as it started at 1:10, we'll be giving 5 minutes for the instruction as I said now, and 20 minutes for the oral presentation, 5 minutes to present in front of the judge, and 5 minutes for the question and answers. Total, each of the participant will be getting 10 minutes to present. So if we require, we can take like 10 to 15 minutes of additional time if we didn't clear it by the time. So these are the rules and regulations for the second round. If you guys have any doubt, please ask me.
Uh, can you please come again? There was an interruption in my network, so I can't get anything.
Okay. So here, as you all got shortlisted for the second round, now it depends upon your marketing skills and also strategies with the prior knowledge towards the rebranding the old brands. We will be giving you 5 brands, okay? So each person should select one brand among the 5,
Okay.
and then you have to rebrand it with your own strategies and marketing skills, okay?
Okay.
And the rules, coming to the rules are like the deadline should be followed. You'll be judged on your creativity, innovation, logic, and presentation skills. And webcam is like mandatory. You need to switch on your webcam. If you exceed the time limit, you will be disqualified.
Okay. Okay.
And here, coming to the time, you'll be giving 20 minutes for your preparation, 5 minutes to present before the judge, and 5 minutes to for your question and answers asked by the judges. And each person will be giving 10 minutes to present in front of the judges. Got it?
Okay. Got it. Should I make any like PPT or something else in A4 sheet? That's necessary or not?
If possible, you can make it on PPT. If not, like you can make it on your A4 sheet paper as well.
Okay. Should I present the PPT or I can talk it by my own? I'm asking it's mandatory for preparing PPT or not?
There is no mandatory for making the PPT, but make sure that you present it in a such a way that the judges can understand it clearly what you have done. Is that clear?
Okay. Okay. Sure. Sure.
Uh, well, I would like to is everything? All the 5 participants are clear with the rules and regulations? You understood what you're gonna do?
Yeah, actually, I have a doubt.
Yeah, please, Muskan.
You just said that we can prepare a PPT if we want, but
Yeah,
in the general rule, it says no PPT is allowed.
there is no PPTs allowed, but if you're like if you can make that out, you can. That's what I'm saying. If you're feeling uncomfortable with presenting through paper, you can make that out.
Okay.
Okay, but most probably make sure that you won't try for making out the PPT. But if you don't have any other choice, that's the only choice remaining. So yeah, anything more?
Oh,
Do
one
we
more
have
doubt.
to recreate the logo? Like you are giving us an existing brand, so we have to recreate the logo of that company.
Pardon, I can't hear you properly, brother.
Do we have to recreate the logo of the company as you are giving us the
Yeah, yeah.
existing companies?
No point of recreating the logo again. You just need to rebrand it. Okay. Hello. Hello. Can you
Okay,
see,
okay.
for example,
And
yeah, for
we have to present it verbally only, na?
yeah.
Verbally only. No written or PPT is
It's
acceptable.
and verbally. You need to make it out on a A4 sheet paper. What are your strategies? What are the things that you're gonna do for making it in a uh, you just can you see the rules and regulations over here?
Yes, yes, I can see it.
The shortlisted candidates will have to show their marketing skills and strategies with their prior knowledge
Okay.
rebranding the old brand. Okay?
Yeah, yeah, okay, okay.
Yeah. It's about how you present, how you market it. like how you make the strategies to make the the brand in a better way?
It's all about the branding now. The first part of the competition is over. Logo making is over. Now the second part is all about branding and how you present your case for promoting this particular brand. I guess that's what he's trying to say.
We are giving you already.
I think it's like this. The brand Amazon is already there, and they are probably promoting something else. Something as I say, initially they started out with a particular concept of branding themselves. Along the years, they have rebranded themselves. So they'll give them a particular brand, say Amazon. Give the example of Amazon. How will you rebrand it? And what will be the marketing and strategies you will follow to make it known to people and promote it and etc. etc. So you have to rebrand the product.
Yes.
On a particular angle, and that is nothing connected with the logo making. Yeah. Logo making was a separate event altogether, through which they came into the second round. The second round is they will be given brands. They can choose any brand they want, and you have to rebrand it based on another, say let's take the Flipkart. Yeah, you rebrand it in a different way. Maybe they'll get into selling of something else other than say GPay. They get into something else. How will you rebrand it, promote it? That, I suppose that's what you want to say, Sandeep. Is that right?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. So, guys, all you guys understood the rules and regulations, right? All 5 of you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I show you the brands that we have chosen, like the one which you're gonna choose?
One last thing. Sorry.
Yeah.
So we have to restructure the business model. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And guys, please turn on your cameras.
Sir, we have to make the logo for rebranding the old brands.
No need to make any logo. The logo is all the way different. Like as ma'am said, like logo in the first round, as you made a logo, that is just to enter for the second round. Now you no need to make any logo. It's like we will be giving here. You can see 9 brands, right? One is Kodak, Ambassador, Love It Chocolates, Sony laptops, like that.
Yes,
Hello.
sir. Yes, sir.
So choose one among them, and the choosing also it depends upon. Hello.
Yes, sir.
So the top 5 will be right from the first place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first person will be choosing the one brand out of these 9, and the second will be choosing out of the 8. Like that, it goes in such a way. Is that clear?
No, sir. I am not able to
1 minute.
understand.
Participants, if you notice these brands, most of these brands are now not very popular and active. They're all, almost they've lost the race with the other brands. So you have to recreate these brands in such a way that you are presenting in such a way that there's a market for this brand. Okay.
Yeah.
So you will be redoing. See, for example, if you say Chetak Motors, it's gone when you compare to Honda, Suzuki, and others. It's outdated. So how do you make it live, and how do you argue a case for this rebranding?
I'll take another example. Ambassador brand is totally gone down. So how will you rebrand Ambassador so that it comes back into the market? What is your strategy for rebranding Ambassador to come back into the market? Fiat, all those are brands that have slowly died down. So how will you rebrand it so that it comes back into the market?
Yeah. Same case with BlackBerry mobiles.
So we have to explain how we can rebrand it.
Yeah. So that it's attractive to the customers and they come and buy it. So you're going to rebrand it.
How would you convince your customers to come back
Yeah.
to these brands?
Yeah, absolutely.
For more clarity, it's like when you see these brands, you will know which went wrong. So you have to rebrand it and remake it, which went wrong, and instead of that, what strategy you would put in and bring it into the market. Imagine if you are a leader for Love It, what would your strategy be, and bring it into market and make it sustainable in the market even till today. Like, what would you do it? Don't think it as a brand, think it as what you would do. You are the person who is doing that brand. Imagine in that way and do it, so that you'll have better ideas.
So all five of you clear with that?
Any more doubts?
Yes, yes, sir.
So I'll call the names. Please choose according to that. And the person who selects one brand, the other person is not allowed to choose that. Okay? Participants.
Not audible.
Okay,
Can you
okay,
repeat it
okay.
again?
See, like I'll be calling the names. Okay? The first person will be choosing one brand, and the second person is not allowed to choose the same brand what first person has chosen.
Okay.
Okay? So
And
here
please
goes the
keep
list.
your cameras on. Please keep your cameras on.
Can I start?
Yes, sir.
Mudit. First is Mudit. Mudit, choose one.
You're muted, Mudit. Mudit, you're muted. Please unmute and sir.
Oh, sir. Love it chocolates.
Love it chocolates. Okay. Vignesh.
Kodak.
Okay. Ahmad.
BlackBerry mobiles.
Muskan Mehra.
Actually, I wanted to take BlackBerry mobiles. Can you give me 2 minutes to see once again? Or can two of us take the same thing?
No. Two of us can't take the same thing. You have to choose other.
I'll tell you after, like in the end.
Pardon?
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yeah. Please.
Yeah, I'll tell you within 2 minutes.
Sir, I'm choosing ambassador. Hello,
Sanjana,
sir.
is that you? Sanjana
Yes,
Rathor?
yes, sir. I'm choosing ambassador.
Ambassador. Okay. So Muskan, you need to tell me like what you want to choose.
Can the person who took BlackBerry, can you please switch or something? It feels comfortably.
You ask him like how can we ask them?
Who was the person? BlackBerry.
Ahmed.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, can I please take BlackBerry if you don't mind taking some other thing?
Sorry, I'm familiar with BlackBerry, so I just click it. So,
Yeah, there is a Kingfisher Airlines is there. Sony
okay,
laptops.
I'm just doing Sony laptops.
What happened?
Sony laptop.
Sony laptop. You're going with Sony laptop.
Thank you so
right?
much.
Yeah.
So
I'll
guys,
take BlackBerry.
yeah, okay, done.
Thank you so much.
So you understood, right?
Can you just repeat, Sandeep, their names?
Ma'am, Mudit ma'am. Mudit has taken Love It chocolates. Vignesh has taken Kodak.
Okay, right.
Well, Ahmad has taken Sony laptops.
Yeah.
Muskan Mehra has taken BlackBerry mobiles.
Yeah.
Sanjana has taken Ambassador, ma'am.
Okay.
The others have not switched on the camera.
Judges, but it would be it would be nice if judges also keep the camera on, but it's not mandatory for judges. But for participants, it's mandatory. I request Sanjana and Mudit to on your cameras, please.
So, guys, all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mudit,
Participants, you can turn off your mic. Patrick sir, Patrick sir, could you please turn off your mic? Thank you, sir.
Participants, I'm so sorry, but can all of you look into camera for 2 seconds? We want to click a picture. All of you, please look into the camera for 2 seconds. Mudit is gone. Please, Mudit, can you on your
There are only
camera?
4 of them. There are only four.
5 of them, ma'am. Mudit,
Yeah, yeah.
can you please look into your camera so that we can have a picture, please?
Emil, ma'am. Yeah. And yourself also, Preeti?
Ma'am, it's okay, ma'am. Participants are important, ma'am. It's fine.
Sandeep, yeah.
okay, one,
Sandeep.
two, three,
Yes.
go.
Preeti, you
Hi.
can also join.
Done.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
What's the time limit? Do we have
Sorry?
time limit?
Time limit? Sandeep, what is the time limit?
You have 20 minutes only. 20 minutes for preparation.
It's till 2:30.
Sir, we have to prepare our presentation.
You have to
Till
prepare your
2:40. You have to prepare your preparation till 2:40. Okay?
It's not mandatory for you to present a presentation. You have to present yourself to judges in any way, either by saying or either by presenting or whatever it is. Preferably not PPTs. If you can present it orally and giving your strategies in a better way, that can help you gain marks. So it's all in how you present. It's all in how you approach a strategy and put in your business ideas.
And you have time till 1:45. Sorry. You have time till 1:45 only.
145, okay.
Okay?
Well, by 2:30, it's gonna 2:30 is the deadline for everything. But now for presentation, as sir said, it's still 1:45. Okay, guys, ready? All the best.
Thank you.
Sanjana, could you please turn on your camera?
Sir, we have to write it also or only verbal presentation?
You have to verbally present to the
Only
judges.
verbally, only verbally, no written work.
Yes, I just a minute.
Participants. So it's 1:45 now. Are you done with your writings and all?
Yes.
Participants, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you're done with your writings. It's all 1:45. You're done.
Yes, I finished.
The time is up. Now, take a picture of it, scan it, okay? Make it in a PDF, and you present it.
The picture of what?
But I didn't take it properly. The hint, like a hints, I
Yeah,
take it that
exactly.
Hello, sir.
will remember myself only.
Sir, which picture?
Whatever strategies you have made, if you are able to take a picture and explain it to the judges better, that would be
No, just a minute. I don't think. I mean, if some people are, it's left to them.
Sir, we
I don't
can
think we
yes,
just
need
sir.
to.
explain verbally, right? We don't
They
They
need
have
to
can,
the
do writing,
freedom
right?
to either present it and explain or verbally explain.
Yes,
It's
sir.
up to them.
Verbally explain.
Yeah.
Okay.
People who are willing to do it, they can do it by showing it on the screen, and people who are verbally willing to verbally explain it, that is well and good.
yeah. I
Yes,
think they can do it verbally also, not an issue.
yes. If time is up, Sandeep, can we start? Ask them to proceed.
Yeah. The time is up. You can proceed now. So now each participant will be getting 10 minutes of time. In that, where the 5 minutes is for your presentation and the 5 minutes is for the judges' question and answers. Okay? Is it clear to each and every one of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Cool. So we will start that by 150. 150. You got 2 minutes of time.
Sandeep, tell them the order to do it.
Order,
No,
yeah. You can work out the order as better.
The same order, like Mudit will be the first.
Mudit will go first, then
Vignesh,
Vignesh. Yes, sir.
Mudit, Vignesh, Ahmad, and
Ma'am,
Sanjay.
it's a net issue. I'm
Pardon?
suffering with issue, so I will. Can I come later?
Oh,
Net issue.
okay. Who is Vignesh? Are you okay with your presentation?
If Vignesh is fine presenting now, second person can be Mudit. That can cover up, I
Yeah.
guess.
Vignesh, can you
Okay,
hear us?
okay.
Vignesh.
Hello, Vignesh.
Vignesh.
Vignesh, he's so much
So
into
the
writing.
order is Vignesh, Mudit, Ahmed, then
Muskan.
Muskan and Sanjana, ma'am.
okay, thank you.
Vignesh.
Vignesh, are you able to hear us? Vignesh? Vignesh?
No, he's facing some network issues.
Vignesh is facing network issues?
Yeah, already told.
No, that is Mudit. Mudit told he's facing network issues. Vignesh, are you there?
I think it's Vignesh who said first. I think Mudit can start, I think. Mudit is there on the screen.
Yes, ma'am. Mudit told he's facing issues, ma'am. So second person was Vignesh. So we are trying to call Vignesh and he's
Vignesh, can you
Vignesh.
hear us?
Can we type in?
Sorry.
I put it on mute.
Okay, can you go first? Can you go first?
Sure. Just a second, please.
Sure.
First of all, very good afternoon to judges. My name is Vignesh Arti and I live in Ahmedabad. The company which I chose was Kodak. Why Kodak failed? Kodak failed because it couldn't keep with its dynamic environment. जहाँ पे DSLR का फॉर्मेशन हो रहा था वहाँ पे कोडक अभी भी अपनी रील्स पे ही अटका हुआ था. ये थी मेजर प्रॉब्लम जो कोडक ने फेस करी. But if we change the business model and the product line of Kodak, can we revive it? Yes, we definitely can revive it. I brought up with a product named Kodak Relic. Most of you might have used Kodak Chrome or normal Kodak reels while you have a Kodak camera. Kodak Chrome was a reel which provided you a very good negative effect photography. So what I bring with is the pocket camera combined with a pocket printer, like a GoPro. GoPro is a small camera, approximately this size, around 6 to 7 centimeter, which clings to your shirt. Or you can keep it anywhere like a normal camera and have a very good quality. For example, if you can see the photo, so it's approximately this size. You can stuck it here, keep it here, or it's on your helmet, or you can even put it on a desk while clicking a photograph. So combining with this GoPro, which can click your photograph as well as can also get a video in a very good quality. But here's the twist: how many of you have seen a photo booth? The judges might have seen a photo booth near a theater or in a mall shopping complex somewhere there. But now there is no photo booth, or they are very less. So our camera, which is a pocket camera, but it's like a photo booth. It will print consecutive 5 reels, just like giving you a nostalgia feel. It's like this, basically. Small camera which can fit in. It's a small printer that can fit in your pocket and give you a multiple photos like a reel. So when it comes to negative effect photography, it requires dim light because there was a black hole. But we will use advanced technology and lenses which can click your photo in a daylight and print it without any further problem or complications. But if we are doing this much, this would directly impact on cost. That's true. But there is no such thing. A normal DSLR costs above, or a good DSLR costs around 35 to 40,000 with heavy lenses and kit and all charges, backpack, what else. But this thing would cost you around a 14,000 clean camera and a 12,000 printer. That comes to a total of 26,000. That's this cheap. In that, we have this is inclusive profit of 30 to 40%. That means our product cost will lie between 18 to 20,000. If we do the target, what will be our target market? The target market will be our young generations because they like cool stuffs, and now people are trying to spend. 20s के पहले 2000 के पहले का era था जब people save करते थे और कम spend करते थे. But with the transformation, now they are spending more and saving less. So our target market is young people, leisure professionals, travelers, social media influencers, and professional photographers. With this, what will be the market channel we will be using? That will be of type 3. That means from industry to wholesaler to retailer. But in what? And to whom? So we will be going with the retailer, also with the trade shows, and the most
the presentation, Vignesh.
Sorry?
You got last 30 seconds for the presentation. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, and the most powerful market that the social media influencers, which are running now, and it's their era. So by that, we can boost our sales. And what is the advantages of it? It costs low. It's a good battery backup. You can get a good photographs, and moreover, it's very handy. Oh, every citizen can use it. And the next thing I would like to do it, and to wrap up, this is a SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis, strength, what it has got. It has got the uniqueness. It has got the features. It has got the strength, the versatility. It is robust. Weaknesses. Some may find it too much to handle, and you need to buy regular reels at regular period of time. Okay. Opportunity. What we have got. It's a cool. It's a cool trend in an old-fashioned way, which makes it attractive a lot. Then, last 10 seconds, please.
Yeah.
Okay. And the and the research and development opportunity. And the last thing is threat. Because we have a dynamic consumer range, the people minds keep changing. So we may find it a bit difficult to handle customers. Thank you.
Ma'am, 5 minutes for question and answer.
Ma'am has to unmute.
Mr. Patrick, you can go ahead. First.
Yeah. Vignesh, if you see Kodak, one of the reasons for the failure of Kodak was they were over-dependent on print and paper. Okay, they thought that the business would continue. They ignored actually the digital developments that were taking place. So they thought they could, make their business through the print and paper, the sales of ink and things like that. Okay. So one of the reasons was they were ignorant, or they were just closing their eyes towards the digital development that was taking place, despite the warnings given to them by their own engineers about the new developments. Okay. So what is your idea? How would you make Kodak? Because nowadays we have cameras in every mobiles. Okay. So we don't need a camera as such. So how would you compete yourself with, you have a very good cameras, pixels cameras in mobiles and all that. So how would you pitch yourself with this new Kodak?
The main USP is that our printer, which will be printing with those Kodak Chrome reels. Those reels which were used in the past and now have been stopped producing. But what if we revive it in a new format? How would you think if I tell you that I can give you the same picture, a good quality picture in that old form of reels, which you can use anywhere, literally anywhere in the daylight. You don't need a shade to use it. You don't need any other specific heavy instrument to use it. It's just so handy that you can keep it in your pocket. You can walk if you could, or if you feel like to get a pictures with your friend, family, or anyone. You can just take it out, just set the camera, click it, and you will get the same reels again without any heavy equipments.
Ma'am.
Vignesh, I have only a question. You are saying the camera will be very small. You can put it anywhere you want, and you can take. Aren't you suggesting a very dangerous proposition?
No, ma'am. GoPro is a camera. It's of the almost same size. It's a slightly bigger camera, but it's doing a wonderful job. Many professional people are using GoPro, and you can adjust GoPro everywhere. So we stick to the same format, the GoPro size camera, which you can take anywhere with you.
So when you are saying you can put it inside here and nobody would notice it, right?
You can stuck it here.
Nobody would notice it, right? So that's why I'm saying
anyone can.
Yeah. So
people can notice
that's used for sting operations,
Sting operations.
No, ma'am. It's a simple purpose for entertainment. This will be clear. People can see it. And
so
people
you walk around with a camera like this. I mean, is it practical for you to have you are wearing a lovely shirt, on top of that you have a camera on top? That's not. I mean, I wouldn't wear that. I wouldn't buy that.
Many influencers wears that thing. They wear a vest where the camera is stuck right in the middle of the chest.
Yeah, but people don't see it.
While doing the shoot.
Right. People don't see it. That's my question. People don't see it.
Yeah, what ma'am is saying is either you have a small cameras. I mean, it doesn't. People either prefer a larger cameras for larger functions. Such a small one is very dangerous.
It's a very dangerous proposition.
Yeah.
That people
misused by the people.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous proposition that people can't see it, and you have a small camera in your vest. I mean, that's what was used for sting operations, right? And for other purposes also. How do you counter that?
No, it's not wrong. He's asking how do you counter that.
You just got to tell me how do you counter it.
Okay. People have accepted GoPros, and GoPro is visible camera. It's a visible camera of same size. Okay. And while putting a video and everything in the disclaimer, it's like for purpose of entertainment and nothing else. Even though GoPro is going on to the Indian Army and they are currently using it in the operations, it's all the valid things you have said. The fostering operations, you can view the camera is being used. But the main purpose of this camera is for the influencers and the people who love photography and use it on the random occasions. Like they are not wearing it on a regular day. But if there is a special, if they are going somewhere and just for their own fun and want to earn like taking the precautions and everything, they can use it. They can freely use it.
Okay. Good, Vignesh. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Vignesh. Now it's term for Mudit.
Sandeep, can you just give us 2 minutes
Yeah, ma'am. Please,
so
ma'am.
that we can tabulate his marks? No?
Yeah, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
I'm ready. So participant 1, please give the name so that we write the. Okay. Participant 1 is Vignesh, right?
Ma'am, participant 1 is Vignesh and participant 2 who gonna tell now is Mudit, ma'am.
Mudit Jain.
Mudit Jain.
Mudit. Okay. Second participant is Mudit. We'll have the names so that we have more clarity.
Yeah, ma'am. So Mudit, your time is like 10 minutes till 2:12. You got 5 minutes for your presentation, 5 minutes for the question and answers from the judges. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And I'll intimate you when it's 4 minutes is done. Okay.
Okay.
Please
Good
go ahead.
afternoon, judges and fellow participants. I am Mudit Jain. I have chosen the brand Love It to rebrand and reformulate as marketing strategies. First thing I changed in that is the tagline. I think that tagline describes a lot about the brand. So our new tagline is Love It, Lost in the Love of Chocolate. Second area of problem is the packaging of Love It. The packaging of the product was not very much good in the initial phases, and even now the product that comes is not in very premium packaging. It's just a plastic wrap, not so good. In comparison to its other competitors like Cadbury, who has so silky and better packaging than Love It chocolates. Third thing is about USP of the brand. I think that most of their product is the replica of any other brand, any other popular brand. They are just creating a replica of other popular brands, written the names of them. The products that Love It creates. Dairy Rich. It's the pure replica of Dairy Milk. Loka is a replica of 5 Star. Chocovich is a replica of Kit Kat. Choco Munch is a replica of Munch. All these are replicas. So it wasn't able to capture the market because no one would like to buy a replica if they are getting the original at the same price. Why would we be asking for a replica chocolate when we are getting something which has a better name and better position in the market at the same price? Fourth step we can take to establish the brand is to aggressive marketing. Our targeting audience is middle class and upper middle class income group. So we can take television, radio, and internet as a platform to promote our brand. We also send our goodies to food influencers on Instagram to review our chocolate and come up with new interesting recipes from our products, like something from chocolate milkshakes or chocolate cakes, which they can make from our brand. Love It is originally a Japanese brand which was later acquired by Godrej Group. So I think the only thing that they didn't well was they didn't try to adapt to the Indian market and Indian culture. They thought that changing or modifying themselves was a good strategy. That's where they lost the most of their market. Uh, they have to they have to give importance to customer feedbacks, and customer they should promote more campaigns for their products and get to interact with the zero level customers and get to know about what they want to eat and what changes do they want to see in their product. And except for that, it was facing a very heavy competition from Cadbury, which it was clearly not able to compete with. After that, it doesn't have good marketing strategy. If you today only if you go out and ask for a Love It chocolate, I don't think any shop nearby you would be having it. But if you ask for a Cadbury chocolate, everyone will be having it. That's where they lost their all the sales. If they don't have any place to sell it, where will they sell it? Even though they didn't have so much sales on online platforms like Amazon or Flipkart, they have their products on that that platform, but they are not able to sell them there. Uh,
Time is up.
and okay, so here I rest my presentation and my ideas of rebranding it. You can ask questions now.
Mudit, I think yeah, you represented the case against the Love It. I mean, why they failed and why they could not. I know the Godrej moving from other products to FMCG, was a big move, and they thought they could make it up. But I want to ask you, how would you rebrand? And what would be your strategies? Tell me 3 or 4 strategies which will make Love It brand on par with Kit Kat or Cadbury's and anything like that. Because you did speak about the disadvantages or why they failed. But what would you do to make it Love It? Any 4 strategies or 3 to 4 strategies would make it.
The first thing would be they have to concentrate on a main product. They don't have any main product, and all their rest on all their products are a replica of some other product. So they have to create a new product like Cadbury, then they have Cadbury Silk, then they have Cadbury Oreo and Cadbury Caramel. They have a lot of variety, but they didn't have. All they have is replica of something else. So first they will have to make their own product and focus on that main product to make a name at their market. Second, they have to capture the market. They have to make better marketing strategies because there are no shops near my locality, or I don't think anywhere in Delhi who used to have Love It chocolates or anything like that. And even their sales at Amazon or something is not, I don't think, and according to stats, is not very good. Even Cadbury is selling more than them, even at online platforms. Third, they don't have advertisement. They don't spend advertisement money. If they want to sell their product, the only way is to sell to advertise. If people don't know about their product, they will buy it. But even you and me haven't seen any advertisement of Love It chocolates. It's like they have given it up from heavy competition through Cadbury. And fourth would be understanding the market understanding the Indian culture and Indian people, and understanding what they want to, what Indian wants to eat, like in their, like they could give some extra flavors, like Tede Mede and other chips companies have made bingo, achari, and alag, and different flavors that are Indian based flavors, and through that they come up and become so successful. Similarly, they should also have to indulge with Indian culture and Indian taste, and then only they can taste success if they want to.
Okay.
Like what Ms. Patrick said, you're more dealt on what they have not done rather than what they should do. You have look, you're saying marketing strategy. That's what we want to know. What should be their marketing strategy? What should be their marketing? Another thing is when you talk about marketing, what is their positioning now? What is the age group that they're positioning? What's the age group that they are actually positioning? And if you say no ads, I think they differ from all other ads because they say do not share. All other ads talk about sharing. So yeah, they say beware. I think they're saying tagline itself goes beware. That means don't share. So is there something wrong with that strategy, or is it that should be corrected? What is it?
Yeah, I think the tagline of Love It was also not very good. Beware, don't share. Because uh, don't share is not a very good strategy where all the other brands are coming up with ideas like share your love with Cornetto and something else like that, where Cornetto received a huge response and that comes in their favor. Now Cornetto is not only selling the product, it's also giving promotion and some special. But at the same time, Love It have only feeling that didn't have any uh, make a better tagline, which is love it, lost in the love. Something emotional and
Yeah. Okay.
Ma'am, it's time up.
I think that's okay. Yeah. Please go ahead to the next candidate. Yeah.
Ma'am,
Do you need
can I
time?
present can I present? I have taken part in other competition events also. So can I
One
I'm
second,
present?
Sanjana.
also.
Sanjana, 1 second. Ma'am, can we go with the next presenter?
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah.
Actually, it is Ahmad, the person who's going to present in the third. But Sanjana is saying that she wants to join the other event as well, ma'am. So,
Yeah,
Ahmad,
Yes,
are you
I
okay
am
with-
also participating in other events. I am also in
So,
Estuary.
Ahmad, you go.
No, which event is it? Is it Bisway? You're both in
Yes.
Bisway?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please. I'm the judge there, so you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Says
So
hi,
please
I'm
go ahead
Aman.
and present fast because even I have to go into that.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I am
Yeah.
Aman Nofal from Jamal Mohammed College.
Yeah.
The product I chosen was Sony laptops. So first of all, the failure of Sony laptops was the price range and the specification. HP and Dell are giving more specification in lesser price ratio. Lenovo is competing them, but Sony is not able to afford the price range. So I just renamed them as a Sony Plus and changed the tagline of next level. So the tagline of Sony was be moved. So I just altered it as next level. So it will give it as a upgrade ratio. So the specification that which I'm going to give is was a 16 GB RAM, 15 inches display, octa-core processor. Like other laptops, I will give it in a specific ratio. The price range which I'm going to choose was 20,000 because Sony has a production company. If they if they can easily afford 20,000 for a laptop as a 20,000 rupees, they can easily afford it. They have a television industry also. Say they can compete. So I'm just providing the price range as 20,000, and we should attract young customers, right? So in marketing mix, we see four pieces: product, price, promotion, place. So in that aspect, Sony service centers also in Tamil Nadu is very low. All over India, it's very low. So I will develop the service centers of Sony. So coming about attracting customers. So nowadays usage of laptops and mobile phones are very high. So people get stressed towards it. So long time of usage give you stress. While I'm on this event, so remove those kinds of aspects. I will provide a software called Be Cool. So every 3 hours of continuous usage, your laptop will command you to do some exercise that which is give eyes exercise, neck exercise. So then only you can use your laptop. The camera will record you're doing exercise or not. So it will relieve you of stress. So coming to the next aspect, I will give a like exchange offer, like give your old laptop, whichever may be your old laptop, give your old laptop and buy our Sony New Plus laptops, so that they will get our brand easily attracted, and that old laptop will be given to the poor childs, like corporate social responsibilities. The old laptops will be given to schools, and that will raise the goodwill of the company. So these are the aspects I am giving towards the Sony brands. These aspects will easily compete with HP and Dell. So they can't compete with Sony. So Sony is basically is good with displays, and they are good with television. So they are also familiar with PlayStation consoles. So who all buys my laptop will get certain discounts on PlayStation consoles and TV. So buying one set of laptop will give you more and more benefit. So people will easily attract that younger generation. These are the special additional activities I'm going to add it towards it. That's it, ma'am.
Ahmad, done with your.
Yeah, Ahmad, yeah, good. I mean, you have said so many things about, you brought in so many other aspects to the product, additional aspects to the product with the CSR responsibilities and things like that. You straight away went to a pricing of 20,000 rupees, as if it is, you can sell it at whatever price you wanted. So what logic that you thought was pricing was a very important aspect? But there are various, Sony Vaio especially was, the shape and other aspects were very important, and it didn't click very much. But you thought price was a very important thing. To bring down the price, you'll be able to attract the things. So any other particular reason why you thought pricing was very important?
Particular reasons is nowadays people are seeing the specification and comparing it with the price. If the price is high, they're not even looking the specification. They just shifted to another brands. So to attract customer, the price will attract them. First, we set the price as 20,000. In future, the model will get developed and it will get upgraded and upgraded. So we will raise our prices towards growth. So for starting, for 20,000 will attract customer easily. So younger generation will also be easily buying. So I also told that give your old laptop and exchange it with my new laptops. It's a cost going to around to 5,000 only. So just give 15,000 towards my laptop and get a new laptop, and that old laptop will get to a poor child. So these sentimental aspects will also attract customers. So we are helping them. So you get help from me, like corporate social responsibility. So these aspects will attract, and this will give a brand equity and develop my goodwill also.
Good, Ahmed, good thought. Only one question I have. Sony is known for quality.
Yes,
and people pay price for the quality. Yeah. So now you are going to bring down the price, and obviously there will be a step down on the quality. So do you think it will affect the sale of Sony?
No, ma'am.
So you are trying to compete with others by bringing down the price. So obviously when you bring down the price, there will be a step down in quality also.
Step down in quality. but this one will easily compete with other brands like HP and Dell and
So you're
Lenovo.
ready to, as long as it competes with other brands, you are okay with stepping.
I'm not compromising with my quality. My quality will be standard, so they can easily compete with the standard. Like say I said, so Sony has many industries like production industry. They have like Sony Entertainment, Sony Television, so they can easily raise funds towards in that ratio.
Okay. Another thing is what about Sony battery?
Sony battery.
Yeah. Sony battery. Yes, it's like Samsung battery, They have a problem with their batteries.
More problem with our battery. So this time we have implemented.
How will you rebrand the battery? So how will you rebrand the battery?
Rebranding the battery by ethical way, like siliconic batteries and methanol-ethanol batteries. These two batteries combines and give you a more consumption ratio that will give a long-lasting battery. So that give you a life. So this can compete other brands.
Okay. So I think your exchange offer is something which is already prevalent. So it's not a really rebranding. It's innovative. It's a rebrand, all right, but not innovative.
That will give an attraction, right? So
Yeah,
that
okay. Yeah,
the main aspect that.
Okay. Next.
Okay, ma'am. Shall I leave this room?
Yeah. Yeah. Please. Yeah. You can go. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Well, Ahmad, you need to edit the other. Okay.
Just give us a moment. Yeah.
Thank you, Ahmad, for your participation.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Now it's Sanjana, not Sanjana, Muskan.
Who is it?
Yeah. Ma'am, can I present it, please, ma'am? I have to go to another event.
Yes, if Muskan have no other event, then Sanjana can go ahead.
Yeah, she can.
Yes.
Muskan, do you have any other event?
No, I don't have any event. I think I'm not audible to you people.
You're audible now. Would you like to give chance to Sanjana to present?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Sanjana, you can present.
Hello.
Yeah, Sanjana, start presenting.
Yes, sir. Sir, my topic is ambassador, the king of Indian roads. Ambassador is one of the most preferred cars for the Indian roads in old times because it was very affordable and to the middle class family, and it was the only car made in India. So it was the obvious choice for official government officials also, and for those who could afford it, the family car. And the comfort, the pride is always there in ambassador. So the improvement that we can do is mainly in the interior designs. We can redesign it like the mid sedan, we can add 5-seater. We can increase the fuel efficiency, and we can put new engines like that from German Korean design, and we can and as I'm a medical student, I would more focus on the long life or the durability of that car. So yes, that's why interior designs are important. We should it should be well equipped, and we should use good quality products. We can use good quality products, and yes, sir. And it is designed for bumpy roads also. And the most important point is that it is affordable for the middle class and the upper middle class also. Yes, sir. That's it.
Okay, Sanjana,
Yes, sir.
you're finished with it?
What, sir? Can you repeat?
No, you're finished with it, or we
Yes, sir.
will?
I'm finished.
Yeah. Yeah, you've given nice, explained the wonderful features of ambassador. I'm sure all the 70s and 80s people would still love to have an ambassador. See, one of the reasons why it went out of the market could be, it couldn't keep up with the modern shape. The people didn't like, it's like those Russian chocolates and American chocolates. You have Russian
Yes.
chocolates, lovely taste, but no shape, okay, and no design, okay. So, how do you
That's
make
what,
it?
sir, I focused
Yeah.
on more on interior design. It's class and style. That's what it is lacking in modern days. That's why, sir.
Yeah, but then see, it's an Indian made car. You also say it's an Indian car, Indian made car. So how would will people accept adopting a foreign technology like German technology or some other technology to an Indian car? So how would you sell that point of mixture of this Indian make and outside design, engines and things like that? If you change the things, then it is no more an ambassador. It's no more an Indian made car. So how would you compromise on that?
Sir, we can. Sir, only few parts will be.
You can stop your camera also.
Sir, what?
Yeah, go ahead. No, you're right. You're on the right track. Go ahead.
Sir, we are, sir, taking only German engines or engines, but the original design, the originality will be Indian only, right?
Okay. Ma'am, yeah, Pitra ma'am.
Yeah, Sanjana, I liked your one phrase. What you said is, I'm from the medical field, and therefore I look at the duration. I liked that statement very much.
Life of
the car. Yeah, I mean that was a good statement. Okay. Now, continuing from Mr. Patrick, I think Ambassador has been bought over by PSA France. Has it been bought over? I think so. They have already bought it over, if I'm not. So, if you have continuing the question, so how do you think they should remodel the car so that it is appealing? And where will you position the car for? Will you position the car for the older group, the younger, the target audience? Where are you going to position this car? That's the market. First step to marketing strategy is finding your audience. So, where do you think your audience will be?
Sir, ma'am, my audience will be upper middle class and middle class people.
Any age group? All age group?
Yes, ma'am, all age group.
Why do you say so? Would you, Sanjana, buy an Ambassador car in the same model?
No, ma'am. Ma'am, older and mid-age people, like after 30s.
Now we are getting more trendy men.
Okay, Sanjana. Thank you. Yeah, but
30s is not an old age.
I know.
Sanjana, 30s is not an old age.
I know. Patrick and I agree with you, Patrick. Our sense of old age is different, right?
Yes. I would have accepted even if you said for us it is okay. Okay, just a lighter note.
Okay. You said about fuel efficiency. Do you think Ambassador is really fuel efficient? How are you going to increase the fuel efficiency?
Low CC engine.
When you compare it with other cars, is it really fuel efficient?
Low CC engine, ma'am.
Yeah. So you see, one of the metal body is heavy. That's one of the reasons why they couldn't make it, efficient and things like that. It was fully metal body, and it is.
They brought in
the carry and go. The engines are very tough and things like that. But anyway, Sanjana would let you make better fuel efficient Ambassador. And
That's because the durability. That's because the durability, you see. Okay, Sanjana, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Can we have Muskan? Just give us a moment.
Muskan, it's your turn now. Okay. We got 2 minutes.
Muskan is last, right?
Yeah, ma'am. It's Muskan's turn now.
Can I start?
No. 1 second. Patrick sir is not here. So
Patrick has gone out, is it?
Am I like visible?
you're
Because I'm
visible and
facing
your
some
voice is
network
also,
issue.
no. You're visible and your voice is so clear. Don't get upset with that. Yeah, Patrick sir is there now, ma'am.
Okay,
You're
okay,
done.
thank you.
Yeah, I'm done. You can
Sir,
start.
you're done. Yeah. Please, Muskan, start.
Okay, so good afternoon, judges. My product is BlackBerry. And as we know, its tagline is keep rising. And I would like to continue with the same that here we are going to rebrand it, but the focus is to keep rising with our brand. So before we talk about any of our strategy, how we will market our product, we must remember that when talking about the 4 Ps, the first thing is product. And there's no denying to the fact that we lost the market because of the lack of innovation in our product. So the first step here would be stopping, looking back, and analyzing where we lost it. So continuing with the same, there are a few changes that we would like to introduce in our product before we go out to the market and to the people, the consumer, and market it. So the first, like before we do these things, we must keep in mind that here we value quality more than quantity. So we can also rebrand this by saying that we took a break, because again, no denying to the fact that people already know that we were not there in the market for all these years. So we can rebrand with the fact that to us quality mattered, and here are the things that we realized and we have actually upgraded to perform up to the mark. So the first thing is that now the consumers have a long hours of usage when it comes to phone. So the first thing is that the battery, it would be in our new range, which would be BlackBerry 2.0. Here the battery would be at least, the starting would be 8000 mAh. And another thing was that BlackBerry, it did not have much options. It could not open a lot of apps because it had a very limited store. So here you will be having access to Android, the Play Store. Along with it, to give you the very original and authentic BlackBerry experience, we would still be continuing with the apps and the store which BlackBerry used to have. Another thing is that in today's fastest growing world, we need a phone which is very fast. So the processor that we would be using in our new range would be Snapdragon, the latest versions of Snapdragon. And like we remember late 90s for liberalization, globalization. But now in this world, in these years, we know that we are going through a lot of digitalization. Everything that used to happen on papers 10 years back is now digital. And we have given so much importance to digital things that we clearly need cybersecurity. So a long back, like when no other brand or anyone thought of pin, we BlackBerry had BB pin, where you cannot change the pin, someone else cannot change the pin, and you can operate from that only. So today, if we bring back the same thing, your data will be very secure with you. No other person can access it, only you. So it would be a positive point for us if we still use it when it comes to cybersecurity. Once we are clear with this, that this is our new product and this is how we will rebrand it, next comes the price. So the price would be starting from 2000, and as the storage rises, at other feature rises, it will go up to the high end range. Next is place, where it will be available, how it will be available. Again, we know it's all digital world today, and people prefer ordering things
Muskan, last 1 minute. Muskan, last 1 minute. Muskan.
market once again. We will make sure that they realize that their priority is our priority, and we have kept in mind what their needs were, and we have thus come up with a product which fulfills their need. and thus the quality, which is mattering to us now. The target audience for the promotions would be the young people and the working people, since we can, when we'll come up with the advertisements and everything, we can create different ads. One would be focusing on the young generation which is into gaming, so we can show them that we have this much of battery, this processor, fast processor. So we will be targeting with the same product to a different group. But when it comes to working people, say 25 to 40, we will show them that we have cybersecurity, we are excelling with this thing. And not to be forgotten that BlackBerry was the one which started innovation when it comes to mobile phones. BlackBerry was the first phone to come up with QWERTY keypad. So again, we can say that we here have valued your privacy, your cybersecurity over anything else. So whatever data you have regarding your bank, regarding your office, whatever you have, it will be secured with your pin that is in your BlackBerry. So this is how I will proceed with the rebranding of my product.
Yeah, Muskan, I think a lot of clarity in your thought process. Okay, and
Thank you, sir.
yeah, BlackBerry when it came particularly for this working class, the official classes. So it was jealous of the executives, the topmost people. So it never included the other people into this brand. And I guess you also talked about including the other youth group and play video games and things like that into this. I think in that way is fine. Anything to do with the design of it? Because the QWERTY, and of course, you're right, you said about they came with the QWERTY keys and things like that. But the design was very, very typical. So
Now
anything
it
to do
will
with
be
that?
having
Not
the
very
touch
attractive.
screen. No, yeah, yes, sir. So we need to upgrade with time. And now we very well know that we cannot keep that code pad which that BB had. So now we will be having touch screen phones.
Okay.
Because it must be feasible. We can stick to the original product. We need to grow. We need to upgrade. So instead of having the QWERTY keypad, we will be having a touchscreen phone.
Good. What about the color of the BlackBerry? Is it going to remain as only? Do you strategize? Because the youngsters, you're saying positioning is for everybody now. Earlier, professionals like to carry black. That's fine. But when you're targeting the youth, do you think color plays a huge part in your rebranding?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. The thing is that we would like to continue with black, but we also keep in mind that today no one uses a phone without a phone case. So we will also provide them an option of like various colors when it comes to phone case. So even if the phone is black or blue or white, the color of the phone case only will be showing. So people can use whatever color of they want, but the phone would be black to continue the legacy.
And one more I want to ask you is BlackBerry's operating system, OS. One of the failures was it's not its operating system. One of its failures was its operating system. So how will you rebrand its operating system? One of the failures was because of the operating system.
Yes, ma'am. I said that now. Yes, ma'am. It couldn't perform a lot of apps when during the basic reason was the downfall of BlackBerry was iPhone came and it had much more options. It captured the market. So now again we are on the same stage. Now, like back then, BlackBerry didn't have much options. Now iPhone doesn't have much options when it's compared to Android. So this is what we will do. We will introduce Android, and we will also give them option to access the original apps like the BlackBerry apps. It will give them a very how do you say that authentic BlackBerry experience also, but they will be able to access the apps through Android store.
Right. Yeah,
done, ma'am. So we have done with all the 5 contestants, ma'am.
So all the best to all the people. I'm really, personally, let me share that really happy with the given little time that you all have to work on your strategies and branding it and things like that. And I'm sure everyone would have learned from each other's experience and the way they did things. And I also personally learned from how you did it in such a short time. And young minds thinking in new ways. Good, and it was a nice experience. Thank you, Sandeep, and Ma'am Chitra, Ma'am, and all the organizers and the university for giving me this opportunity to be part of this young brigades who are trying to remodel the brand. It was a good experience.
Thank you so much. It was good meeting you, Mr. Patrick. Maybe sometime we meet each other personally. But it's good meeting you online and good interacting with you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the participants. You have all done well. Now we have given the best. Somebody has to be the winner. Somebody has to not done to. I would say it's a comparison. It's a rational. It is always comparison issue, right? So don't get disheartened. But all five of you have come to this stage itself shows that you are something exceptional. So coming to the second round itself is a win. It's consider yourself to have won. Yeah. Out of this, we are forced to choose somebody. Yeah. So it's like the cricketing field. No, at certain times somebody hits a 6 and the same person hits a 0. Sometimes it's the same thing. So okay. So all the best. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So dear ma'am and dear sir, on behalf of our team, I would like to give you a vote of thanks on behalf of Brand's event. I thank each and every participant and heartily thank for our dear judges, Chitra ma'am and Patrick sir, for their time and support all through the event. Thank you everyone for making this a successful event. Update will be notified to the winners in the valedictory function. Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you once again.
Ma'am, thank you so much, ma'am, for your valuable time. Patrick sir, as well as you responded so well. Both of you responded instantly whenever I messaged you or I gave a call. Thank you so much for that, ma'am.
Thank you, Sandeep. Well done, organizers. Well done. Well conducted. Now I must sign out here, and I'll send you in about 5 minutes time.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'll message you.
I'll do the same. In 5 minutes.
Patrick sir, bye, sir.
Bye. Take care.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Miss you, ma'am. So participants like Muskan.
I'm signing out, Sandeep. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.